I was definitely hoping for a bit better of a weekend. Definitely wasn't hoping to see that red. And unfortunately, XRP did participate in that. We started off on a little bit of a red note for the week, but we've actually seen XRP enter this oversold range and actually hit a historic bounce zone. And we're going to talk about all that and more in this video, as well as XRP relevance remaining incredibly high across the crypto market. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So yeah, not a big fan of the red that we've been seeing as of late. And I understand that, we've done some great surges. There will be some profit taking. We're still dealing with some short-term capitulation. And unfortunately, when the weekend volume is as low as it has been, we tend to have a hard time making up some ground. Now, that being said, the weekend of the 19th and 20th was pretty decent. The weekend of the 26th and 27th was actually very good. And unfortunately, we did not get that. We just didn't have the same oomph. All right. And what we saw was some overseas selling. We saw some US selling, but we've now entered the week. And if trends stay consistent, what we'll probably see is more institutional accumulation, more good news out, more announcements surrounding trade deals. And what gives me actually a lot of confidence surrounding XRP is here. One, it still remains sandwiched between this $2.10 to $2.30 level, which is a range it's become very comfortable in. But two, we have actually also seen XRP reach oversold on many different charts. If we look at that stochastic RSI, we can see we have reached oversold on the daily. We have reached oversold on the 12-hour. We've just now emerged out of oversold on the 4-hour. So we're kind of entering a spot where XRP has an opportunity to bounce. But this is not the only thing showing this. In fact, when we look at XRP dominance, what we have actually hit is a historic bounce zone for XRP. So if we actually take a look back at XRP dominance all the way back here in the early part of February, you guys can see strong bounce right off of basically 4.35% or so. Strong bounce to the upside. Came back down, wicked down here in the latter part of February, right when we had the largest exchange hack in crypto history. Strong bounce off of there. Came back down here, touched. We did have a breach actually on April 7th, but we had a nice bounce off of here as well. Almost touched this again on April 27th, that weekend. XRP had a strong bounce. So you guys get the point here. XRP has now reached a spot where, historically speaking, at least this year, 2025, it tends to have strong bounces off of. What I will point to as well is stochastic RSI on the daily is just starting to get a little bit of a flip right there. So this could actually lead XRP to kind of separate from the market and start to make some moves maybe as the day and the week goes on. Now, this isn't to guarantee your financial advice or anything like that, but what I do want to point to as well is the fact that despite the market being kind of blah lately, XRP continues to remain relevant. When we look at coin market cap, you guys can see that XRP is still sitting right around the top 5 in terms of most visited assets on coin market cap. There's some weird coins that have popped up here, some low cap ones, but you guys can see Bitcoin, XRP. So huge relevance there. Trending coins, XRP sitting at number 7 right here. Again, some weird low cap ones that popped up here, but XRP still remains right around the top assets in the crypto market. So the great news is that you're seeing a lot of holding by whales. You're still seeing new holders on the rise. You're seeing big accumulation take place. You're seeing institutional money prepare for a potential spot XRP ETF launch. I mean, there's a lot of things that right now are actually working in XRP's favor overall. And all we really need is just, again, a little bit of a sentiment flip. We're still just kind of stuck in this neutral range. What I will say is we are starting to see a rise on the amount of assets outperforming BTC over the last 90 days. We're up to 26. If you guys missed my ADA video yesterday talking about a technical altcoin season, we are seeing this rise. And by the later part of May, we should actually see a pretty significant surge from this. And this could actually spark more excitement. You could see, again, a lot of that retail that's sitting on the sidelines, parked and stable, actually start to re-enter the crypto market. It's one of the biggest things we're waiting for. It's one of the things that is going to allow us, from an overall perspective, start to actually see a breakout on the total market cap of crypto, right? We had a little bit of a breakdown here, but this is what we're targeting. Once we get past $3.19 trillion, that is when you are going to see the market get more lively. You will see more confidence. You will see probably a lot more volatility that comes along with that as well. And when that does take place, that is when XRP tends to perform extremely well. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I appreciate you as always. Let me know your thoughts below. What do you guys think about all this? But have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.